Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Old School Gamer here. We're back again with another video today. And so just the other day, a developer from No Man's Sky that goes by the name of Gareth Bourne has left Hello Games to go work on Foundry 42's newest game called Star Citizen. Star Citizen is somewhat like No Man's Sky, but still shares its bit of differences. Me personally, I don't know too much about Star Citizen, and neither have I played No Man's Sky. I do plan on playing No Man's Sky, and I do plan on learning a bit more about Star Citizen. But other than that, when No Man's Sky was first launched, it had a whole bunch of bad reviews on it from video game companies to not like actual companies, like video game company reviews, like review companies and whatnot, and like GameSpot and whatnot. But from YouTube channels to websites to whatnot, they all had bad reviews on it, saying like, oh, it had a bunch of bugs, lack of gameplay, like it being like repetitive, being the same thing over and over again. And also, it didn't have all the features that all the developers were promising before the game came out. That right there is always a big problem with developers coming out with new video games these days. They always promise a whole bunch of features that are never released on like the final product. I don't know of any games on the top of my head, but I could imagine that it does happen. Gareth Bourne has been working alongside Hello Games for at least 6 years now, from what it says here. I have it highlighted. And he's also been working on like games like Joe Danger. Joe Danger was pretty much a game that was somewhat like the Trials game, you know, it's like a little side-scrolling platforming game, but you're on like a dirt bike, got a whole bunch of like little platforms and whatnot, and other things like that. And also, Joe Danger was also the first game to ever be released by Hello Games. So, what's his name again? Gareth Bourne has actually been with Hello Games since practically the start of, since whenever they started, practically, pretty much. So, I could imagine that it would be pretty tragic to be, seeing Gareth Bourne leaving Hello Games like that, since he's been there since practically the beginning, since the start. Yeah, but it's also not really too surprising that Gareth Bourne has left Hello Games, because, you know, most developers, designers, and a whole bunch of other guys like that, sometimes they do leave other video game companies to go work with other video game companies to go work on other different games. Like whenever they finish a game, or whenever a company sells off the rights or like the franchise to a game, like what Bungie did with Halo. Like whenever Bungie finished off Halo Reach, and they pretty much said that they're not going to release any more Halos anymore, and all of a sudden they sold it off to 343, and a whole bunch of their co-workers there who was working for Bungie left Bungie to go work with 343 because they liked Halo so much that they wanted to continue working on it and whatnot. So yeah. So that's honestly not too surprising to see that, but then again, he has been there since the beginning of Hello Games and whatever. And also, No Man's Sky hasn't really been getting any updates or any like type of news or new information or whatnot on it practically since the release of it, you know? There was a few updates here and there fixing a few bugs and whatnot, but other than that, it's been pretty dry and whatnot on No Man's Sky news, from what I am understanding. It was also said here that the president of the Sony Worldwide Studios, his name is Shuhei Yoshida, and I probably slaughtered the hell out of that name, I'm sorry, but it said here that he had this to say. It says here that I understand some of the criticisms, especially Sean Murray is getting, because he sounded like he was promising more features in the game from day one. It wasn't a great PR strategy because he didn't have a PR person helping him. In the end, he is an indie developer, but he says their plan is to continue to develop No Man's Sky features and such. I'm looking forward to continue to play the game. That right there is pretty cool. Alright guys, well I guess I'm in the video off there. Don't forget to leave your thoughts, comments, whatever you guys think about this down there in the comments below. If I left anything out, if I need to improve on anything, please let me know on that. I would like to hear what you guys' thoughts are on that, if I'm doing good on this or whatnot, what I need to improve, if I need to add more information, because I am new to this. I don't know too much of what I'm doing too well. I'll get there. I'll get better at this sooner or later, so don't worry, guys. It's coming. And so other than that, I want you guys to have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever time you guys are watching this. And as always, keep it old school. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream, whatever we tend to do. Later.